You consider yourself intelligent. You have a sharp mind. You solve problems quickly and absorb information easily. So why do you still make decisions that leave you shaking your head in disbelief? Why do you choose the wrong partner, invest in the losing stock, or stay in a job that drains your soul? You are not alone, and the answer has nothing to do with your IQ. You are a brilliant person making foolish choices. Your brain is a magnificent machine. It is also a master of deception. Intelligence does not protect you from error. In fact, it often makes your mistakes more dangerous. This is the paradox of the smart mind. The very tools that help you excel also create blind spots that you cannot see. Let us start with the architect of your mental shortcuts. Daniel Kahneman, the Nobel Prize-winning psychologist, spent decades mapping the two systems that drive your thinking. System 1 is fast, automatic, and emotional. System 2 is slow, deliberate, and logical. Your brain loves System 1 because it saves energy. It uses pattern recognition to make snap judgments. This worked wonderfully on the savannah. A rustle in the grass meant a predator. You ran first and asked questions later. But your modern life is not a savannah. Your brain still treats a difficult email like a hungry lion. You react before you think. Kahneman proved this with countless experiments. He showed that even the most educated people fall for the same cognitive traps. One famous study presented physicians with a statistical problem about breast cancer screening. Most of them got it wrong. They ignored base rates and focused on dramatic stories. They were smart people. They were also deeply flawed decision makers. You do the same thing every day. Consider the confirmation bias. This is your brain's favorite game. You seek out information that confirms what you already believe. You dismiss evidence that challenges your worldview. This feels good. It feels like thinking. It is actually just emotional defense. You are not looking for truth. You are looking for comfort. And the smarter you are, the better you are at rationalizing your pre-existing beliefs. You construct elaborate arguments. You find obscure data points. You weave a story that makes you the hero and your critics the fools. All the while, you are digging yourself deeper into a hole of your own making. High intelligence correlates with a stronger confirmation bias. Yes, you read that correctly. Smarter people are better at justifying their bad decisions. They have more mental ammunition. They can spin any failure into a temporary setback. They can blame external factors with sophisticated reasoning. This is not wisdom. This is arrogance dressed up as insight. Let us look at the overconfidence effect. This is a well-documented phenomenon in cognitive science. People with higher IQs tend to overestimate their abilities in tasks they know well. They confuse familiarity with expertise. You have done this. You assumed you understood a complex topic because you read one article. You acted with certainty when you had only a sliver of data. This is dangerous. It leads to catastrophic choices in finance, relationships, and health. Researchers have also found a fascinating link between intelligence and rational thinking. You can have a high IQ and still be irrational. Keith Stanovich, a prominent researcher, coined the term disrationalia. It means the inability to think and behave rationally, despite having adequate intelligence. You can score high on every standardized test. You can still fall for every logical fallacy. Stanovich's work shows that IQ tests measure cognitive ability. They do not measure decision-making quality. They do not measure your ability to pause, reflect, and override your gut instinct. So what is happening inside your head? Your brain is a pattern-matching organ. It loves stories. It hates randomness. When you make a dumb decision, you are often imposing a story on random events. You see a connection where none exists. You predict outcomes based on a tiny sample size. This is the illusion of control. You believe you are steering the ship, when in reality, you are drifting on a current of cognitive biases. Let us bring this to your daily life. You procrastinate on a project. You tell yourself you work better under pressure. That is a story. The data says you produce lower quality work under stress. But your brain clings to the story because it feels heroic. You postpone a difficult conversation. You tell yourself you are protecting the other person's feelings. That is a story. The truth is, you are avoiding your own discomfort. Your intelligence provides you with eloquent excuses, and you believe them because they sound so reasonable. You must face this uncomfortable truth. Your brain is not your ally. It is a biological machine optimized for survival, not for truth. It wants to be right. It wants to be comfortable. It does not care about accuracy. This is the shock. You have been trusting a system that is fundamentally flawed, and your high IQ has only made you a more skilled liar to yourself. Now, what do you do about it? You cannot turn off your brain. You cannot escape your biology, but you can install a new habit. You can practice metacognition. This is thinking about your thinking. You can pause before a major decision and ask yourself one question: what evidence would change my mind? This is a powerful countermeasure. It forces you to look for disconfirming evidence. It breaks the spell of confirmation bias. You can also adopt a simple rule from the world of aviation. Pilots use checklists. They do not rely on memory or intuition. They follow a script. You can create a mental checklist for important decisions. Write down your reasons. Write down your assumptions. Then write down the opposite. What if you are wrong? What would that look like? This act of writing slows down your System 1. It forces your System 2 to engage. It does not guarantee a perfect decision. It does dramatically reduce the probability of a dumb one. Another practical shift is to seek out intellectual humility. This is not weakness. This is strength. You must actively invite disagreement. You must surround yourself with people who challenge you. Your echo chamber feels safe. It is a trap. Break out of it. Ask someone you trust to play devil's advocate. Ask them to attack your most cherished belief. Watch how your defenses rise. Then watch them fall. This is the path to clearer thinking. You are not stupid. You are human. Your mistakes are not failures of intelligence. They are failures of process. You have been relying on a flawed mental model. You have been trusting your gut when you should have been trusting your system. The gut is brilliant for reacting. It is terrible for predicting. It is excellent for instinct. It is awful for analysis. You asked yourself at the start why smart people make dumb decisions. The answer is not that they lack intelligence. The answer is that they lack awareness of their own mental machinery. Being smart is not a shield. It is a spotlight. It illuminates the world around you, but it often fails to illuminate the world within you. Now you see the spotlight. Now you can point it inward. That is the beginning of true wisdom. That is the end of repeating your most foolish mistakes.